This past Valentine's, I celebrated the fact that I finally learned to love myself again. I gained clarity after ending a 20-year relationship. It left me devastated, but it also created space. She's a keeper. I ain't worried about a thing. She give me a lot of pleasure and a little bit of pain. But I won't have given her up, 'cause she do it for me, yes. So all of her wants and her needs, I'ma aim to please. She want a man, she want a partner, to be a lover and a very best friend. She want that real love, not the kind that she gotta pretend. She want that peaceful love, she ain't trying to fight. So if you got a good woman, better treat her right. She needs somebody that's gonna treat me right. She needs somebody that's gonna love her. No one night stand. I'm a grown ass woman. I need a grown man. She needs somebody that's gonna treat me right. I need somebody that's gonna love me all night long. No one night stand. I'm a grown ass woman. I need a grown ass man. It created space for new friendships, new experiences in my life, creativity, growth, and discovering myself again. The irony is that the life I feared losing out turned out to be the doorway to finding myself again. Maybe you're waiting too. Maybe you're waiting until you lose the weight, waiting until a relationship is over, waiting until the kids are older, or waiting until you feel more confident. But what if your life is waiting on you now? Valentine's Day used to mean something very different to me. Like many women, I spent years believing Valentine's Day was about romantic love only, being chosen, having the perfect date, feeling special because someone else decided you were special. But this year was different for me. This year, I found myself standing in a room surrounded by strong, beautiful, compassionate, and powerful women. Women who were laughing, women talking and validating each other, women sharing stories and connecting, women who were celebrating one another. This wasn't just a party, it was transformational. If you had told me a few years ago that I would host a Galentines celebration, invite wonderful women, and spend Valentine's weekend creating a space centered around friendship, connection, self-love, I never would have believed you. When I was stuck in self-doubt and self-abandonment, I would have never done something celebratory like this. I was always the person making sure everyone else's needs were met. But somewhere along the way, I stopped asking myself what I needed. I stopped asking myself what would bring me joy. Somewhere along the way, I became consumed by everyone else's life and needs while neglecting my own. And while there is beauty in caring for others, there is also danger in completely losing yourself in that role. One day, you wake up and realize you've spent years pouring into everyone else while your own cup is empty. What you want? Say I got it. What you need? You know I got it. It's for the respect. Come on, hey. Just live it. Just live it. Just live it. This day represented women celebrating themselves. It represented women creating joy in our own lives. For years, I waited for circumstances to improve, for relationships to improve. I waited to feel happier and more confident. But one of the most transformative lessons I've learned is that someday never arrives. Joy is available to you too, right now. Connection is all around you. You just have to be open to it. The women who came to this event reminded me of something beautiful. We are all searching for connection. We are all searching for belonging. We are searching for people who understand us. And sometimes all it takes is to be willing to see your life and your circumstances differently, to reframe the things you once believed. What touched me most was seeing how joyful and radiant everyone was. The conversations, the laughter, the energy in the room, the genuine gratitude from women who simply wanted to connect with others.
Anything you want done, baby, I'll do it. It's all in me.
It showed me how much friendships and community matters to us. It reminded me that we are not meant to do this life alone. That realization was incredibly transformative for me. Some of my loneliest days was inside a relationship that did not nurture me. I no longer experience that loneliness. Today, I have friendships that nurture me. I have experiences that transform me for the better. Growth I never would have experienced if I would have played it safe. But most importantly, I have a relationship with myself that I never had before. I've learned how to value myself. This Galentines celebration wasn't about replacing romantic love only. It was about expanding my understanding of love. And love can look like gathering a room full of women and creating a space where everyone feels seen. And maybe that's the lesson I want to leave with you today. If you're waiting for someone else to create happiness, love, and joy in your life, stop waiting. If you're waiting for permission to do something you've always wanted to do, stop waiting. Create meaningful experiences. Take the trip. Join the groups. Host the gathering. You might be surprised by what happens when you stop waiting and start living. This Valentine's Day, I wasn't celebrating being chosen by someone else. I was celebrating the transformational journey of choosing myself. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had a transformational moment where you realized you had been waiting on life instead of living it? Share it in the comments below. I read every comment, and your story may encourage another woman who's walking a similar path as you. And if this message has spoke to you, if you're a woman rebuilding, rediscovering herself, learning to trust herself again, and creating a life she loves, I invite you to leave a comment below and tell me about it. Please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos.